football fans. Welcome to Friday Night Varsity Flashback. I am Rachel George out at BB&T Field at Wake Forest University for the 1A state championship game. Walace-Rose Hill coming into this one 13-2, while Mount Airy is 15-0. The Granite Bears have won their past 31 games and are going for their 7th state title, second in a row. Walace-Rose Hill's last state title came in 1994. That was their only one. Let's get to highlights of this game and see who ended up with the championship. Playing on a turf field, the Walace-Rose Hill running backs tested out in warm-ups. The Granite Bears take the field hoping to extend their winning streak as they took 48 of the past 50 games. A Walace-Rose Hill win would complete a huge turnaround from last year's 2-10 season. The Bulldogs win the coin toss to start, but that wouldn't even be the most important one of the night. They elect to defer and get ready to play defense. Walace-Rose Hill holds Mount Airy on defense, and the offense gets hot out of the gate. Sophomore Omar Carr makes the cutback move, busts loose down the right sideline, and gains plenty of yards before he gets pushed out by Justin Collier. After already converting one 4th and 3 on the drive, Walace-Rose Hill has 4th and 2 and goes off tackle to Carr, who hits the edge and the pylon for an early lead. The Bulldogs are looking good to start and have plenty to celebrate. Jose Flores comes in for the point after, but pulls it left, and it's 6-0 Bulldogs. The Granite Bears show why they're here too. It's a draw play up the gut for Luke Wheeler, who takes it 50 yards for the touchdown as the camera is obstructed on the Walace-Rose Hill sideline. But that PAT is also missed, and the game is tied at 6-6. After Walace-Rose Hill's next drive stalls, the Granite Bears are on the march again. They finish off the drive on the counterplay to Andy Timoni, who outruns everybody around the left side. On the ensuing kickoff, Carr fields the ball at the 2 and then puts on a show. He gets one great block, outruns a tackler, makes a sweet juke, cuts back, and makes another miss as he goes 61 yards before getting pulled down from behind. That put Walace-Rose Hill in good field position where the Bulldogs match Mount Airy's speed as Devontae Herring goes outside for the 24-yard score. He would lead all rushers by the time we were done with this one. Late in the second quarter, Mount Airy is trying to convert a 3rd and 19 as quarterback Ben Hinson throws it downfield over both the safeties and finds Collier, who adjusts in the air and comes down with the ball. The 38-yard completion gets the Granite Bears to the Walace-Rose Hill 44-yard line. Mount Airy keeps the drive alive here as Hinson has another 3rd down, rolls out, keeps it for himself, and gets hit out of bounds. That's 15-yard penalty and another Mount Airy 1st down. Now the Granite Bears have another 3rd down chance. Call play action as Hinson rolls out, finds Wheeler in the end zone, and he's got a step on the defense. Hinson gets it there, but it's dropped. Mount Airy settles for a 33-yard field goal from Hull and takes a 16-13 lead. On the next drive for Walace-Rose Hill, Bobby Crawford gets the ball, makes a cutback at the line, and heads down the right side for a 44-yard score. Points coming in buckets now as the teams combine for 30 second quarter points. The Granite Bears get the ball back on offense with 1 minute and 1 second left when Hinson comes out of the shotgun, rolls out, and passes to Wheeler in the flat. He catches it, runs, makes one man miss before he hits the sideline and gets popped by Torrey Hall, who forces the ball out, and Kenneth Burrs recovers the fumble. They've got the ball back, and the Dogs are going for more. DeJuan McKenzie throws up the fade to the corner for Hall, who is clearly interfered with. The Bulldogs get half the distance to the goal and a new set of downs. In the final seconds of the first half, Flores is back for a 22-yard field goal attempt. But he misses just left, and we head into halftime with Walace-Rose Hill ahead 20-16. In the second half now, the Bulldogs have the ball to start, and on the second play, it's a sweep to Herring, who follows his convoy of blockers until he outruns them all and comes crashing into your living room. Herring starts what he finishes, taking it to the other side of the field as he has 3 defenders on him at the 8-yard line. But he breaks out of the leg tackle, stalls in front of another diving defender, and carries Wheeler over the pylon. On the next drive, Wheeler caps off a long series with his 4-yard score as he goes in untouched on the left side. He'd finish with plenty of yards and pick up some hardware by the time this thing was done. Hull was hurting coming into the half and misses his 2nd extra point of the game, making it 27-22 Bulldogs. The Granite Bears would get a safety as Walace-Rose Hill snapped it out of the end zone and cut its own lead to 27-24. Mount Airy gets back on offense and is in the red zone when Hinson completes this pass to Wheeler. He dives for the pylon, but the ref calls him out at the 5-yard line. It doesn't matter because Timoni takes it in from there. The Bears fans are excited as many of them made the 30-minute drive for the game. Dylan Wright comes in for the injured Hull, but he misses the extra point. That makes it still a field goal game as Mount Airy leads 30-27. The Granite Bears get the ball back and are trying to extend the lead through the air. Hinson completes this pass to Collier over the middle, and somehow he hangs onto it as he gets rocked by Torrey Hull. Collier is helped off the field but would return. The Granite Bears are forced to punt as the Bulldogs are playing catch-up and trying to avoid a second-half collapse. Walace-Rose Hill goes to the air now as McKenzie looks downfield to the big tight end Darrell Lamb, and McKenzie hits him in stride. Flores is getting ready on the sideline, hoping for his shot at redemption. McKenzie gets sacked for a big loss, setting up 4th and 15 at the 21 with 2:14 left to play. Flores gets his shot with this 38-yard field goal attempt. In pregame warm-ups, he made 1 of 10 from the 40 and already has that 1 field goal miss in the game. But this time he puts it up and gets to be the hero as he ties the score at 30-30. He's got his own cheering section and he probably deserves it after a play like that. Looking for the win, Mount Airy gets the ball back with one last shot at a score in regulation. Hinson is looking downfield for that winning touchdown, but he can't get it to Miles Marion in triple coverage as Torrey Hull picks him off. So now we're going to bonus cantos. On to the second coin toss of the day, and the Dogs call heads. It's heads, and Walace-Rose Hill elects to play defense first. In overtime, each team gets 4 downs to score from the opponent's 10, so Mount Airy would start on offense. On 3rd down from the 6-yard line, Hinson finds Stephen Hart all by his lonesome as the Granite Bears get the touchdown. Walace-Rose Hill gets its chance on offense and has 4th and goal from the 1-yard line. The Bulldogs don't take a timeout as they go with the QB sneak up the middle, and big Chris Miller pushes McKenzie into the end zone. Walace-Rose Hill then takes a timeout, talks about it, and the players and coaches decide to go for the 2-point conversion and the win. It's a pile of bodies at the goal line as Miller and Travion McKenzie block for Carr, but he just makes it in for the Bulldogs win. Final score, 38-37 Bulldogs. They celebrate as they win their 2nd ever state title and finish the year 14-2. Walace-Rose Hill gets its trophy, so let's hear what they had to say after the championship win.
You just got to do it, and you make the colony live with it. And I always thought, how awful it is that you're going to put it on a kicker to tie a game. And you can put it on your whole team to go for it and win it. And I was here one year and the kicker missed a kick and he ain't missed all year long, and I just thought how dejected that kid was. Probably for a steal right on. And if we'd have missed that one, at least it would have been me. Everybody would have guessed me, and a grown person can take it. Kids sometimes can't take that kind of pressure.
No, I didn't know I was in. But he raised his arm, I was happy.
I just told Chris to run up the one's back and knock him in the end zone. We got the touchdown, and then I about knew right then we were going for 2. I looked at my coach, I said, let's end this right now, one way or the other. So, Omar the guy. He's the inside guy.
Coach told us just go out there and have fun, but to me, I take football serious. And I just gave it my all and didn't quit.
To be honest, I really wasn't thinking about the streak. I mean, that's just a bonus. I mean, you come out there and you think one game at a time, and what we've managed to do is win that game one at a time, and it just happens to build up over the years. And so, I don't know, streaks are meant to end.
Also of note from state championship weekend, Southwest Onslow falls to Albemarle in the Big 1A game by a score of 45-21. Well, that's it for us this week. We'll leave you with scenes from the day of the Bulldogs win. Be sure to tune in Wednesday as we recap the entire season. But for this week, this is Rachel George for Friday Night Varsity Flashback on StarNewsOnline.com.
Us by 3 touchdowns. I think it's going to be more than that.
And now the naming of the Wendy's. Oh,